Okay, alright, back with more Conquest. Uh, I've got the run on Saturday, so I gotta make sure I get some practice in. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. I'll do no resets once I get past greenleaf. Cool. I might be able to kill the Bidoof with just Eevee, maybe. At least I hope so. Oh yeah. Thankfully the Bidoof was... Okay, that was unnecessary. That was actually pretty convenient. They're both on the right side. Man, I kind of had a feeling I probably shouldn't have gone that far up, but I thought surely I won't get flinched twice, right? But nope, guess I do get flinched. Alright. I guess these enemy Pokemon have been weak enough to where the flinch didn't even matter. Epic is all the way at low energy. That's pretty good. A crit there would have actually been bad because that would have encouraged Hideyoshi to use a potion. So that's one of the few spots in the game where I actually do not want to crit. Bidoof. Come on, Bidoof. Okay. Right. Eevee's not going to do enough damage to that Chimchar because of that double slap miss. Come on, Bidoof. Hit Jigglypuff. Darn. Oh, come on. Okay, this Jigglypuff is just sucking today so bad. It got flinched twice, and it missed 2 double slaps, and it got burned. Oh my god, this Jigglypuff fucking sucks. No. Dude, this would have been such a great Ignis split if Jigglypuff didn't miss all those double slaps. Those were like 85, 87% chances, and Jigglypuff missed all of them. Ouch. hate you. I'm not gonna reset though because I essentially almost never reset at Ignis because usually greenleaf is a huge reset point anyway. Unless like Eevee dies. Yeah, dude, that was horrendously fucking bad. 3 separate double slaps, all of them missed. That was dumb. At least since I was ahead in the first 2 splits, my time loss isn't as bad. It could have been a lot worse. Mega Punch be like, exactly. That's about the same accuracy of Mega Punch anyway. I do not like how far away Eevee is. Maximum Energy Darmok, that's actually pretty good. I mean, I can still make up time elsewhere. It's kind of another reason I don't like doing resets at Ignis. Oh my god, Jigglypuff, go screw yourself. Dude, I'm not even kidding when I say this. I think Jigglypuff's double slap luck has been like 1 out of however many times I used it. Because in the first 2 wild battles, Jigglypuff got flinched both times and never once did an attack. It legitimately only landed 2. It was 2. I've only landed 2 double slaps this entire run. Every other one missed. Ooh, minimum energy Pansage. Minimum Pansage with a maximum Darumaka, it's a range to one-shot. But I'll still have Jigglypuff attempt to use Double Slap just in case. Alright, Pansage, let's see what you got. It's pretty good so far. This isn't safe yet, because from here, it all depends on the order the opponents do their turns. Like if Pansage moves next... You know, I'm not actually mad about that. That run was just so horrendously bad with double slap misses. I do not mind that run dying. Alright, run number 2. What I was gonna say, if Pansage moves before Snivy on that specific turn, it's guaranteed not to go down the grass. That's why I said, like, since Snivy went down right away, the ordering of the turns would be very important there. I've just seen this fight so many times, I pretty much know all the different outcomes. So yeah, Axu, how you been? You enjoy that thing we all did the other day? Or yesterday? How was Austin's performance? Hey, yeah. Has anything bad happened? In the first run, it did die to greenleaf, but it honestly truly died at Ignis because Jigglypuff missed 3 double slaps in a row. It turned what could have been a very good Ignis into a bad one. Literally, I would have been able to do chip damage with double slap than kill Chimchar with Eevee, but Jigglypuff had 3 separate chances to land double slap at 85-87% accuracy. Every single one of them missed. And I went from probably like an 850 Ignis to a 10-minute Ignis. Which is maybe the worst part of this run. In the early game, I would say so. Now Jigglypuff tries to be the hero. No pun intended. Oh, that was actually kind of bad. Yeah, honestly, I think I should have just taken the risk with the Bidoof, because I'm pretty sure that Bidoof would have died to Eevee. Yeah, I think I should have taken that risk. I don't know if that looper's gonna die or not. Hope so. It's a roll. Nice. Early split, whatever. Yeah, like I keep mentioning many times, I'm not gonna make a big fuss over time loss in my first 5 splits or so, because the first 5 splits in my PB were extraordinarily good. Ooh, both of my Pokemon are maxed out. That's nice. This should keep being this way for Eevee for the rest of the run. Yeah, I hope so. I still remember that one run where I missed so many ranges because almost all my Pokemon were near bottom in terms of energy. It was awful. Oh my god, Jigglypuff, you are absolutely stupid, man. Like, come, how? This is extraordinarily awful luck. Like, I'm literally dumbfounded at how many times I've missed here. Oh my... You guys are seeing this, right? Are you guys seeing this? This is legitimately some of the worst double slap luck I've ever seen. That Puff needs some glasses. Exactly. That was way too terrible. I just had to end it. Mega Punch Simulator. This is more like Rock Throw Simulator. Like, legitimately, not only in that previous run, the first 3 double slaps I used at Ignis missed. In this most recent run, the first double slap missed, and it was an 88% chance of hitting. That's better than Mega Punch, and it still just kept missing nonstop. Like, I'm literally just dumbfounded. I've had Gen 1 rock throw with better accuracy than that. Okay, what I'm gonna do, if the Bidoof has 21 HP or less, I'm not gonna have Jigglypuff do chip damage. Okay, yeah, Jigglypuff needs to do some chip damage. Man, Jigglypuff, you are so bad. Man, that Bidoof's got high stats. Man, these two are at very high HP. For once, a miss goes my way. Thing is, I don't think Eevee's gonna kill that Wooper. Not even gonna be close. Yeah, unless I crit. No. Remember, like I said, my Farm 2 split was so extraordinarily good, I'm pretty much always bound to lose time on it. Minimum energy Tepig and Bidoof. That's pretty good. At least the Jigglypuff didn't, AS do... What's that supposed to mean? I think that's too low for him to consider using a potion, or too high, I meant. I think that's too high for him to consider a potion. I think he's got to be at like 2 or 3 HP remaining for him to use his potion. Oh, never mind. I guess he can use it that low. Good to, that high, good to know. Alright, if I had known that, I would have gone for Tepig instead. AS means kill steal. Oh, the whole XP thing. Yeah, okay, I get it. Only you could get wristbands here. Hit something, please. Man, my luck today has been so bad. I guess I'll know that for the future. If a hit from Eevee puts the Chimchar into Blaze range, do not use it. Dude, that was horrendously bad. I mean, still, I'm not going to reset this. I don't like resetting at Ignis. Just because it's not one of the big reset points. And you can easily make up that time, like 10 seconds here or there at other splits. Besides, like I said, greenleaf is usually the big reset point anyway. Really, dude? Opposite corners? Minimum energy, dude, that sucks. Did you miss the sleeping target? She's just that bad. I still remember that one run where Jigglypuff was an absolute menace. It just kept critting everything. Good times. You know what's funny? At the Ponegiri shop, for free, you can raise your Pokemon's energy. But if you leave and re-enter, there is a random chance she'll offer you an extra helping. And there is a chance that extra helping will put everything at max energy. Dude, that is annoying. Okay, we're good. Even though that's a minimum energy Pansage, because our Daramaka's minimum energy, there's no hopes of killing it, so I just gotta have Jigglypuff do some chip damage. Oh. I knew the day would come where that happens. Oh my god, dude, that actually got the high roll. That pan stage had 36 health. Well, at least Jigglypuff gets out of the hole this turn. Oh, that would have been bad. Wow, that is such a bad deficit early on. Oh, man. The reason for that time loss at Greenleaf was because of that misplaced trap. Could have been worse? Yeah, it could have been. I could have reset. Honestly, I would not have minded if this run had to reset. I wouldn't have minded. I'll just have to try and get time save where I can. That means Hand Sage won't be doing much damage either. You know, I kind of wonder if it would be better to top speed onto that switch. No, it wouldn't have. Because otherwise Suwaddle wouldn't be able to go through. No, not my speed stat. Okay, that thing is... I hate that that thing constantly goes on the switch. I just don't know if there's really a way to avoid that. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I can celebrate off that Pan Sage. Probably not. No. Oh my freaking god. There's gotta be a way to stop making the Pampor do that. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done it to Oshawott. Apparently the Pampor stopped your advances. Yeah, but I remember, like, back in the day, Pampor didn't always constantly do that. So I think however I'm playing now is causing it to mess up. I think maybe when this run dies, I need to look at some previous videos and figure out how to get the Pampor to stop stepping on that switch. Yeah, I just lost even more time. Dude, that is awful. So awful. Like, I really don't remember how to get the Pampor to stop doing that. Like, I really don't want to continue this run, but at the same time, I still gotta practice. You know, something I could do if I wanted to is enter the Ponegiri shop right there and get my Pokemon's energy raised a little bit. I don't think it's worth it, though. Minimum energy Marif, that's pretty good. Also kind of annoying Daramaka's wristband broke so early. Okay. At least the Mareep's low on energy, so it's not too bad. Oh, nice. Too bad Celebrate doesn't stack. Cheater. I might be able to finish this off the next turn. Hate you. Alright, I gold split. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. Made up about 30 seconds. I can pretty much type the password without looking now. Oh, one of the good things about it spawning in Aurora, there's 2 wild zones there, so I can choose the better one. Let's see. 1. Wow. That is actually insane. Actually, you know what? This is gonna be fucked up, but I can do this. That is fucked up, dude. Intimidate. Okay, what the hell were those orbs? There was like nothing there. I have no idea what the time sync is like when two separate wild zones each spawn one Star Raptor. That is so screwed up. Honestly, that's probably the equivalent of having to fight 4 of them. Oh, I didn't think it could still reach me from there. Sadly, no Vanguard ones, but that ability's pretty rare. I still have no idea whether that was good or bad luck or not. I was thinking, wait, don't I need a wristband for Munashige? No, I do not. The Star Raptors here do so much damage, I don't need a wristband. I'd say overall bad. I think so, yeah. I'd say that was the equivalent of spawning in 3 without the benefit of a 3rd Star Raptor. Watch it poison. Oh, okay. Wow, even after all that. Well, that's what happens when your energy's all the way down there. Well, fuck. If I can get does Venipede in this field stay where they are? I think Star Raptor should be able to kill them both. That's fine, I can have Eevee finish the job. Made up some more time. That's pretty good. Then again, with my 2-star Raptor route compared to the 1-star Raptor route, I was essentially almost guaranteed to make up time there anyway. The thing is, it could have been more time gain. Like, imagine if Greenleaf and Fontaine and Ignis didn't go so bad. Alright, here I'm going to need to equip Risping. Honestly, the 2 places spawning 1-star after each, it wasn't the worst thing. It could have been worse. I'd say the one thing that would have been worse is if both of those locations only had 4-star afters. Or if it was the 1-star after outside Aurora. Yeah, if it was still my old 1-star after route, that actually would have been best case scenario. But I think ideally the best case scenario is 3. Because it takes a bit more time to link, but you get the benefit of a 3rd star after for a couple of fights. Okay. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. One of the Timber takes that banner, and the other one tries to hit the other star after. Oh, I forgot that Timber had a knockback. But still, if I broke even, if I was only 30 seconds behind at Fontaine, I would have been like probably a minute and a half ahead of PB right now. Alright, I've only got one wristband left. What I've started to learn is, I know I should be saving that one wristband for Gallade, but I think if I need to, I might save it for Pansage instead, to help knock out the Drilbur. I actually don't like how high of energy that Drilbur is. This could actually... Hold on. Great. This isn't going the best. The reason it's not going the best is just because so many of these Pokemon are so high on energy. Awesome. You know, not a single one of my Brave Birds crit. A crit would have killed a Staraptor. Or would have killed the Drilbur. Holy fuck. 4 hits and not a single crit. Okay, yeah, so that was a minute worse than PB simply just because of no crits. Very unlucky with the crits. Not a single one after 4 hits, and that's supposed to be a 50-50. Alright, Terrera has started to become my least favorite kingdom in this whole game. But I have been able to come up with a backup plan if Drillbur goes the other way. Have Girder follow Eevee. And if Charmander moves 4 spots to the right of its starting position instead of 3, because Charmander can move up to 4 spaces, then I can Brave Bird to block the elevator. Alright, 4 spaces. Perfect. How's the run going? This run has had its ups and downs. You can probably tell by my last 4 splits. I've been consistently behind, but the run's been going up and down. And the good thing about putting Pansage on that little green spot, no fire type can reach that thing. And plus, as long as the middle elevator is blocked, the Drillbur will stay up here. Because his Pokemon will not go to the leftmost banner where Eevee is until his Pokemon have gone up the other 2 lifts first. If that makes sense. Alright, please crit the Drillbur. There we go. Unfortunately, this battle's going to take a tiny bit longer. Okay, thank God he did not attack me. Rhyperior would have murdered me. But unfortunately, I gotta wait for Rhyhorn to get down from there. Maybe I just gotta wait for a sandstorm to come down. Yeah, I am gonna be losing time here, but at least I can continue. It's just that drill burr was way too high on energy, and the pan sage was all the way at minimum. That's why the damage range was so bad. Alright, thankfully, Rhyperior cannot use Rock Record twice. Come on. This is annoying. This is why I say, like, something being at absolute minimum energy can really screw up a run. Literally, if Pansage was, like, maxed or near max, that first vine would have done, like, 2/3. Wristband on Pansage? Are you telling me Pansage didn't have a wristband? I thought the wristband didn't break because all Pansage was doing was hitting the bell. I guess hitting the bell can still break a wristband? Honestly, I don't think Pansage having the wristband would have affected that because Drillbur's energy was just way too high. It wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, see the Pansage's little arrow? It's blue and all the way down. That severely affects its stats. And look how high the Drillbur was, almost max. Seriously, Galade's all the way down too? Dude, that is so bad. At least we have a near max energy driver for the run. Honestly, you know, it doesn't even matter. The only thing that would be super bad is Drillbur being the absolute minimum. Because if it's the absolute minimum, then it's not going to evolve on time unless it like gets a kill or something. How much RNG is it for energy? When I recruit them, it's basically random, but every 3 months it goes up or down randomly by 1 stage. Yeah, there's a minimum and maximum range for energy. The difference between minimum and maximum is a whole 10% in all your stats. I knock out that rock and roll record? I don't know. Okay, yeah, we're good. Interesting choice. Break the sturdy. Holy moly, that was a bad range. Or bad roll, I mean. Unfortunately, that thing might be a little bit too far away for your girder to get to. Alright, got some time gain at least. Seven seconds. Also, I forgot to rearrange my splits, but I'm doing Viperia second. Might be able to cheat, actually. Alright, I can't do it during the run. I do have the potential for another 30 seconds of time save here. If I can get my deficit to 3 minutes or so flat by the time I get the Spectra, and I have a good Spectra, I could tie my PB. Maybe. Alright, that's gonna be easy. Crit, please. Thank you. No, not my attack stat. Nice. I don't know if I would count that gold split for anything, just because my splits are a bit out of order. Dude, that croc rock always flinches. Literally like every single time. Guilty on. Yeah, that's annoying. Very nice. Dude, this run is such a roller coaster. I'm not going to put Drober on the bridge until I'm confident that nothing's going to chase after it. Which has happened before. doing that just in case Staravia decides to chase after Drillbur for some reason. It's still very annoying how sometimes those flyers just refuse to come down. Honestly, I think I need to have Staraptor stop going after the Carnivine. Unless it's the only thing left up there. Minimum Mismagius. Yeah, I'll definitely go after Scolipede. I'm just hoping statues don't get in the way of Jolteon. I mean, that was a risk, and it definitely didn't pay off. If I can get Staraptor to thaw out right now. The question is, could Blade one-hit that Scolipede? I don't know. I've never had this situation pop up. I was thinking I could get the crit on the Mismagius, but it was not worth it. The risk did not pay off. Okay. Looks like you saved 2 minutes in the splits. Yeah, that was kind of expected, though, because my Spectre split was horrendous. That was not a target I wanted to. Does anyone know if Jolteon's power wristband broke during this fight? Oh, interesting. I did not know this. If someone gets flinched on that iceberg, it does not move. Oh. I meant to attack the Musharna. Oh well. That is not a good. Don't just. Yeah, this could have been so much worse. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jolteon's wristband broke turn 1. Because I felt like I should have been doing way more damage to Musharna. No, it didn't. It just did that little damage. Okay. Yeah, I did a bunch of practice in Nick form, not the other day, but like last time. I did a bunch of practice at Nick, and on average I was getting 21s, but I've gotten 22. I'm trying to think of what prevented the 22. Probably the Gallade being put to sleep. I don't know. Interesting. You're in 10? How you doing? Thanks for the... I mean, this run's not really going great. I've just been attempting mostly no reset runs. Because I'm preparing for the Pokemon Speedrun Marathon that I'm partaking in this Saturday. I might be able to gold split this. It'll go well. Hopefully, this game... The luck factor in this game is absurdly insane. Are you... Well, I guess I ain't gold splitting that after all. You know what? It wouldn't have mattered though. The Quagsire didn't die. Yeah, that's not gonna gold split. But it's gonna go better than my first run, or than my previous peak, that's for sure. Oh, now you crit. Love this game, wish they did another one. I wish the same thing. Pokemon Company only ever acknowledges this game once a year at most. And that's literally during the anniversary release of this game. That's literally it. Maximum Energy Zekrom. Maximum Energy Fracture. These are not good energy levels. This is one of the few fights Lapras is better. I think this is the only fight where Lapras is better. pretty good Dragner, I'd say. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever gold split Dragner again, just because having Darmanitan did actually help Dragner quite a bit. Mainly because of its ability to hit multiple targets. Yeah, I would say at the end of the day it's average, which honestly, for Dragner standards, average is good. It was average because I still lost 21 seconds compared to my PB, but my PB not only had a very good Dragner, it still had access to Darmanitan. Which Darmanitan's ability to hit many different things and from a distance did help a lot. Nice. Darmanitan was also good here. But the thing is, having Daramaka this whole time, it's just so annoying to go out of the way to involve it. Plus, there are some fights where 2 Raptors is actually faster. Does Fireman help here? It does. It knocks out Lucario in one hit 100% of the time. Because Fire Blast does not activate parry. But Munashige can still one-shot it depending on energy levels and if it gets a crit. Turn 1 wrist. Like that. I'm just more pissed off about Arceus' wristband breaking turn 1. It was a 50-50 crit. Bro, seriously? Dang, dude. That was a 5% chance, by the way. What's Nomad do? It increases your damage the more tiles you move in that turn. Yeah, I should have used Mighty Blow. Yeah, this run was bad. Thing is, though, I should not be continuing runs this bad. Like, honestly, I should have reset, like, at Ignis. I should have reset there. Honestly, that final fight was just rough. Like, the wristband breaking turn 1 makes a huge difference, because essentially, with that wristband, my attacks do double the damage. And the fact it got the 15% chance or so to break turn 1 was really bad. Yeah, what I meant, like, by this run was a roller coaster. Look at these splits. A gold split, started saving time, lost some time, lost even more time at Torero, gained some time, gold split, gained some time, lost time, gained more time, lost time, gained a tiny bit of time, lost time, lost time. But I'm going to compare this. Compare this to... not the average. That's compared to my best ever splits. Okay, this is comparing to the world record. Yeah. When I finished Pugilist, I was only 1 minute and 49 seconds behind the record. What's interesting about that, 1 minute and 49 seconds behind the record. I was 1 minute and 3 behind my PB. So literally, what am I trying to say here? 1 minute and 3 behind. Wait, no, these are the wrong splits. No, these are the right splits. So 1 minute and 3 behind compared to my PB, but 1 minute and 40 behind compared to the record. That means the record did not have the best early game. It's the late game where it made up all that time. Honestly, I think from now on I might just start comparing my splits to the record. Alright, I'm gonna load up my emulator. Yeah, compared to the record, because I think that'll be more appropriate. So I'm just gonna move my comparison. That's my average. That's my personal best. Yeah, this is the record, right? All right. Yeah, see the Charmander moving only 3 spots. Okay, the Charmander did that. That's convenient. There we go. All right, and then what I would do from here... Go up here. Let's see, 88. Yeah, this is generally how a Terraria split should go. Should I practice this? Yes. Oh, nice, I can do this. Oh, dang, I should have had that go first. Two of the enemies once got burned. Yeah, sometimes they're just willing to just accept the negative consequences of those nodes just to kill something. Honestly, this fight just has so many variables to it. It literally just depends on where everything goes. So it's going to be very, very hard to get good splits in that. But it's good to know that if Girder gets flinched on top of the little iceberg, it will not float away. That's actually good to know. Now the wristband is broken. Probably seems to be the second most RNG. I think Graveyard is the worst. Oh, in terms of RNG? I think the worst fight in terms of RNG... Honestly, the Ghost one isn't that bad. I think the final battle is worst. I don't think I should have had Star Raptor do that. What mods in terms of codes have we tested? And what was the best? The best one is Star Raptor. Star Raptor just has way more pros than cons. Okay, that was a 21. But to be fair, the reason that was a 21 was because Girder was put to sleep. I think if Girder wasn't put to sleep, I would have been able to kill it right away. Yeah, I think the second best password... Probably Lapras. Third place would probably be Darmanitan. It's just Lapras has its own issues. Like, for example, it can only move 3 spaces. And Ice doesn't exactly help you in some of these fights. And that was a 22. Honestly, even if that Star Raptor did not crit the Musharna, I literally also had Gallade there for backup damage. John, you keep saying nice crit. It's a 50-50 chance. I get what you're saying. Honestly, I feel like there's not much point in practicing this fight. This fight is just so random. Sometimes the Rayquaza only moves 3 tiles instead. If it does, that's actually really good because I can do this. It's not often it does that, though. Nice. Also, why do you say critic instead of crit? Is that an Australian thing? It's an Australian thing? What, you spell crit like that? Critic? That doesn't make any sense. How do you write it? Oh, short for crit? I just do C-R-I-T. Crit. Okay, yeah, that's it. Alright, so something I need to look up. I need to figure out a way to get that Pampor to stop sitting on that switch, because that Pampor is costing me a lot of time. Yeah, that's how most people type it. Okay, here it is.
I've ever gotten. Like, the entirety of it, I thought I was, like, on maybe 151 pace or something stupid. What actually happened? I don't understand. Because, like, that... I mean, okay, the greenleaf makes sense. Fontaine was fine. Golden Violet's surprising. I don't... Actually, no, okay.
Alright, let's figure out what I could do better here.
Hopefully we can get a good Fontaine here, because last run's Fontaine was not good.
What about the ape going... What about going straight for the ape at the start? Arceus cannot reach. It physically cannot reach. Actually, unless...
Alright, let's see where they're at.
Maybe have Arceus rush straight to Gallade and combine Bustle with Courage. That might work.
It depends on whether one of them goes in the middle. Because they tend to do that. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, that's the tile I was hoping they wouldn't go on to.
Why did it do that?
Let's get prepared for this.
How come before, every single time...
Hopefully I can kill one of them. That would actually help out a lot. Oh no, that's too much HP. Okay, this actually really needs to crit. Please. Nice! Okay, that's a huge crit. Now we can move up Handpour. We've got a chance here. Interesting. Actually, no, Panpour should still move up. That should be fine. Or wait, ooh, there is one situation which it doesn't. Okay, good, it didn't do that. Wait! Holy shit, this is insane! What the heck? Okay, there's like one tiny issue with this, and that's that I'm only gonna have 10 power wristbands. But like, I think it's kinda fine. Oh right, you have melee. Wait a minute. Nah, I don't go for that. There's no way. That's funny, but it's not really worth it.
Yeah,
I guess it depends on
go on the
button.
Does it have to do with the order I moved the Pokemon in? I'm gonna have to load a save state back to Fontaine and test this.
Okay. The Panpour took a little bit longer to kill than I would have liked, but like, it was still fine. It is still okay enough.
There's somewhere else I want to look at. That was my old password. Then I made a new one. Oh, that was to go to the Ponegiri shop. Why'd he go to the Ponegiri shop? Must be to do with Daramaka.
Wow, Ignis again. Has it only been Ignis today? I don't really like Ignis's... because it's actually a lot harder to survive. Okay, Darumaka's on that tile, Starly's on that tile. I'd probably just YOLO Link. Okay, we got it. This is a little bit of a gamble, but considering it just hasn't worked out anyways, we'll just go for this. That one's gonna Intimidate. Okay. I mean, that does suck, but we can work with it. That one's got heroes, so that's fine. Intimidate will slow us down for sure, but we'll roll with it. Oh man, I got on the last one. That was close. I needed to kill
Bugilus
both
was a 418.
this.
Oh, he
and
separates
Pineco.
his Chrysalia from his bird split.
The only way I can maybe do something now is if I kill something in Terrera with Darumaka. But I don't think there's anything I can kill there. Like, that was my only chance. Not only was that probably the worst Chrysalia I've ever had in my life, but it straight up might be the reason I have to quit now. Because, yeah, I can't evolve. Because the thing is, Darumaka has to final blow a certain amount of things in the run. And if it doesn't do that,
this will be a good one to look at.
then it just will not evolve. Norihorn. It has to be Drillbur. I have to finish it with Drillbur. Right? Well, I don't even think I can do that. Like, that's actually just not even a thing. I guess I just lose then. I don't know.
That is an interesting spot. What?
There really is no play unless... Well, okay, Charmander might go up. Charmander will take some fall damage. It is possible to maybe
I guess
kill
having
it.
Staraptor go to the left is a good backup plan
I don't
instead
know.
of Girder.
I'm not really thinking that that's gonna happen. Yeah, alright, so Charmander will take some fall damage. Depending on where it is, maybe I can kill it with Darumaka, but like, that's not likely.
Honestly, maybe Staraptor going over there is the better idea.
29. Yeah, I mean, that just seems too low, I think.
What energy is that thing? Dude, that thing has to be at minimum energy. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, there's...
I'm gonna
not really
replay
what I can
Terrera
get
a little
to.
bit.
I don't
That
know.
might actually
Kind
be
of
a better
just
backup
weird
plan.
situation to be in general.
I need to test it. Yeah, I will.
Well, that's the last Intimidate at least.
I mean, here's the thing with like my 2-star Raptors compared to the 1-star Raptor and Darumaka. You don't get
Yeah, so I
Darmanitan
didn't
until
end up playing
Spectra.
anything.
So you have to go through these next several fights with only 1-star
Okay,
Raptor.
well, there is a different type of plague. Oh god, that's not a good play though, is it? Can't
This
imagine
is
that's
not
the
one
correct
I
play.
really need to practice. Viperia, Yaksha are pretty easy. I don't want to look at this.
Even then, I'm not 100% sure that this is going to work. It needs to give me, like, a decent amount for it to work. Honestly, you probably just wait. I'd probably do it alongside that, and then it's fine. Yeah, alright. I don't know. I had to play that a little bit weird. Let's see what we got here.
I'm just wondering why
Okay.
Staraptor waits over there.
We full force move everything, like nothing gets left behind here.
I guess what I did was
this is so weird.
I wanted
But like it
the
really
two
is
Staraptors in front of
Can
Jolteon.
you? There's no way you reach already. Oh, you asshole! You're gonna fucking skydrop Darumaka, like I was saying. It's not even a backup play for it. It's just like it's going to happen. Also, nothing dropped. Right? Yeah. Wait. Literally nothing dropped. There's no point in me even moving. It's so fucking stupid, dude. Great, this Braviary is
Oh my
just
gosh.
trapped now. Oh, okay. Okay. I may reset now, like, actually, because what the fuck? They're
What
gone. They're literally just
Dude,
gone.
I have never seen an Avia like that. I'm willing to bet it's because he moved Darumaka. I think
just
him
done with
moving
this attempt.
Darumaka up was a
It's
mistake.
been shitty for a while, but, like, that's it. I'm done. I'm just done. Because, like, how am I supposed to do anything here? Other than... I hit this, I guess. And then there's just nothing. They've all moved as far away as possible. God, are they going after Drilbur? I've never actually seen them go this direction, so I don't know what's gonna happen. This is fucking weird. Like, what are they doing?
This became the run from hell.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I think what I will do with
Okay, I have a weird
one of my
plan
Staraptors,
here.
don't
We're gonna do
go to the
what
upper
we
area
can to,
unless
like,
Carnivine's the
try and
only
save
one
this,
left.
but, like, I don't know. This might work. This actually isn't the worst.
No, you should have hit. He should have hit Rufflet with. He should have had Jolteon courage its way over to. What is?
No, this doesn't kill.
Dude. Why?
I kind of needed that to kill.
He should have couraged with
being perfectly
Jolteon
honest.
to go over there, then have
We can at least take these
Gallade
guys
hit the
out.
Rufflet. That's what he should have done. That way, at the end of it, the only things alive would be the
I
Golbat
don't know
and
anymore.
the
I'm
other
so
thing.
done with this attempt. Like, I can't even imagine how far behind I am at this point.
If you're wondering why he's saying he's behind, he says in the description he had his timer covered up just for fun.
We probably go for Staraptor into that, Darmok into that. I mean, I guess we can finish this part. Yeah, alright. I mean, we can kill everything here. This next turn's the end, but like, Jesus Christ, this is the worst AV I've ever had.
But yeah, dude. Oh, he's trying to get a kill with
This better
Darumaka.
evolve Darmok, because if it doesn't...
This is kind of why I routed Darumaka out of the run.
What? Fine, move.
Yeah, Brave Bird in this game is so finicky. It's so strange. If it tries to head first into a wall, the sides will not attack. What's weird is, like, that does not look like a wall.
No, I didn't actually check Darumaka. Whoops. No. Great. It literally does not matter. Alright, let's just...
Okay, it shows even if you play badly, left
okay,
out of the face can
Darumaka
still
managed
go
to
well.
evolve, thank God.
Yeah, I don't care about Spectra.
Well, I threw away like 5 minutes, but I got him to evolve.
Okay, this was a 21 Nick Storm. You saw in my practice earlier, I can get 22s with my
Very
route.
weird one. I don't know. But I know how good it was in my PB, so that's...
I don't care about
not
Valora.
Okay, we can attack that. Okay. So, oh, I shouldn't have even attacked that one. Interesting. Not a great start.
Why would you do that?
Oh, that's so close. That's so close. Alright, it's nearly dead though. Probably won't move. We definitely just have Darmanitan attack those guys.
Yeah, this
I
is...
think from that
This is,
tile, it
I
should
think,
be
in my
fine.
opinion,
Maybe
this
we
is
just
one of
finish
two
it
fights
off.
where
I should- oh, if I had
Darmanitan is actually
Sigil.
better than the second Staraptor. Staraptor really falls off in the final two
that's
fights.
fine.
That's the biggest
We'll do
problem with it.
that,
It just
we'll do
falls
that,
off.
maybe.
But the problem
Yeah,
is,
okay, we
it
can
takes
start getting
too
some
long
damage
to
off
put
of
in a
this, too.
second
Plus, we
password.
can also do that into that into that. Alright. So, we've got plays. This being the first one, because we gotta take this thing out.
Thing is, if Darumaka wasn't such a pain in the butt to evolve, I would still be using it.
We need
But
to
the problem
start
is the
getting
fact
damage
you
off
have
of
to
this game,
constantly
because
keep your
it can
energy
be
up,
pretty
and
annoying.
you have to get KOs. Drillbur does not need the KOs, because its evolution requirement is slightly more generous.
Okay, it's almost dead. Come on. Nice. Okay, cool. The bite being dead is pretty useful. And then, yeah, get some damage off on both of these guys. And you missed Sage! Fuck this game, dude. It's over. Alright, just...
What was the accuracy on that?
both of these guys. Bite being dead is pretty useful.
What was the accuracy on that? 86.
And then, yeah,
I
get some
feel you.
damage off on both of these guys. And you missed Sage! Fuck this game, dude. It's over. Alright, let's just deal with this shit. Whatever. It really had to miss Sage. It really had to miss Sage, huh? Okay. It's hard to accurately describe how fucked that is.
Interesting. His
Also, I could have attacked. I'm an
his
idiot.
best
Whatever.
Dragner
Let's
was a
just
610.
Deal with this shit.
My
Please
best
kill.
was I think it was like a 606 or a
I should not have
616.
left Darmanitan for the end. Let's get some shit.
But John, my very first run of the day, Jigglypuff missed 4 out of 5 double slaps. I'm not even kidding.
So let's just move you here.
It was 4 out of 5. Also, that normal
Crit.
node being there
I
was
don't
so
know.
lucky because it allows for all those KOs.
Alright, actually we can use this as bait, so that works. Yeah. Alright, we just bait with this. You'll get some damage from the burn. Oh, never mind. You'll probably try to do that, because you'll heal from that.
I don't know what this
we can
whole
take
RNG
out
thing is, but I
Saffron
don't get why
Ball,
people
but I
keep
don't
adding it
think
to
I
their
can
runs and then
kill
using the bad cheap
Dragon
stuff.
Lady.
What?
Oh, the parry actually might do it. Okay, if we move you there, move you there, move you there, maybe we can win here. I don't know. This is just a weird situation. Okay, cool. Well, now it's up to Excadrill. Oh god, this is like kind of scary actually.
No, dude, attack.
If I miss this, it's over.
Oh, geez, that. Oh, okay, I was hitting the mic. Twitch comment?
Alright,
yeah. Well, no, not on my Twitch, but on that guy's Twitch chat. So yeah, a 652. So yeah, not a good Dragner split.
That was a weird one. It wasn't bad though.
I'm not gonna bother looking at this right here.
The only
the final battle.
Made there
the main reason is because
probably
Darmanitan is very good for the final battle because it can knock out Lucario consistently every single time.
I could have even gotten it from the side, which would have been better than the play I was trying to make there. But yeah, I didn't see.
Okay, that's enough with that. Alright, I don't think I have a Fontaine split. No, I would need to start over and go back to Fontaine. Okay, I'll practice something else. What was something I needed to practice? Not... Oh, this. Yeah, if that drill burr was a lot lower on energy, what I would have done was I would have done chip damage with Girder on the way up. Okay, so I really do want to look at Fontaine, but unfortunately, I'm gonna need to start the run over. Alright, my first save state. I think my first save state on here was a Terrera split, or yeah, Terrera fight. So I'll just make the Fontaine split over save state 1. How much HP does that Starly have? 21. I hate Bidoof. You know what, for funsies, I'll show you all why we do the farm again. But yeah, this is why we do the farm. But yeah, if that different movement leads to Pampor just never like stepping on that button, it's gonna save me a lot of time. Because I think my overworld execution in this game is definitely better than Wom's. It's just, thing is, I just need the luck to compete. The pup doesn't steal the XP. That wasn't the reason. The main reason is because the place is just far more spread out. You've got to be kidding. That is such a rare occurrence. But yeah, my execution with the button pressing is definitely far better than his. Yeah, I wasted my good luck on a practice. Being more spread out is the reason you would be forced to KO with Jigglypuff. I mean, yeah, that's one of the reasons, but it's not the main reason. Plus also, Fury Swipes has a longer animation. Whoops. Practice around an emulator. I'm just trying to get to the Water Kingdom. I needed to practice something there, but the problem is I don't have a save state there. Can you guys guess why I reloaded the save state? Seriously, guess why I reloaded the save state. Yeah, dying to burn damage does not count for recruitments. Enemy warriors can only join you if you killed them with an attack from your own Pokemon. If they die by some other way, like a status condition, it won't work. Dude, I have not had that thing use stealth in a long time. I often forget that thing even has stealth. For those wondering, stealth is like parry. I almost never see that Swirl go for it. Yeah, dying to burn damage doesn't count. If the Pansage was higher energy, it would have been fine because it would have had more health to spare. Here's a good trick. If you were to exit out and go back in, there is a random chance someone would show and be like, hey, you want me to help you mine for gold? And if you say yes, there's a chance you could get doubled. Okay, here's the Water Kingdom. Kinda does. Alright, I think here is where I want the save state. Interesting, so it does kind of mess with it. That Pampor being high energy is annoying. Alright, so if I try to move how I used to... Okay. So me moving like I used to by having Eevee move straight up has been what was causing Pampor to do that. But if I have Eevee hide behind Pansage, the Pampor doesn't go for the button. Alright, I'll try it one more time. Well, on the bright side, I figured out what kept causing the Pampor to step on the button. Always something new to learn. Yeah. Okay, that is annoying. Alright, so I think having Suwaddle go all the way up there is just annoying. What if I just have Eevee go here? I think Eevee being one further spot up is what causes Pampor's movement to get screwed up. Basically being aligned tempts the AI to go for Eevee and Pampor for the double. Honestly, that might be it. Nice. Dude, Eevee overkill. Okay, so what I'm basically saying, do not use top speed early in the fight. Do not use it, because if my Pokemon are all misaligned, they'll like split up. But if two of them are grouped together, they'll try to prioritize going after the group of two, so they can get more damage in. So that creative trick I thought of by using top speed to get Piplup to stay in the water for a lineup has actually been screwing me. That is actually kind of fascinating. Alright, everyone. Thank y'all for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I'll probably do another Conquest stream tomorrow, because I'm probably gonna do Conquest all week because my run event is coming up. But yeah, at least we learned some new stuff, and I'm gonna start comparing to the record from now on. Actually, I wonder if in this comparison section, if I could compare two different things. Comparison, current comparison. Does not look like I can add more of them. Looks like I can only add 2 at a time. So the record and my best. Honestly, maybe instead of record and best, I should compare to record and PB. Right there. ESR, yeah, it starts Friday, but my run is on Saturday. All right, so right here, it'll compare against the record and PB. So watch me skip a split. 142, 127. This is where we'll see my PB was actually better than the record at this point, but then Greenleaf went super good for the record. Dude, that was a horrific Fontaine split I had in my PB. It was probably the one where the buttons kept activating. About the same, about the same. Record Pugilist was way better than mine. Well, then again, that was... Then again, remember, my gold split Pugilist is 4 minutes. World record PB. Dude, his invasion split was bad. His Avia... Oh, yeah, that was the fucked up Avia split. Okay, yeah, my gold split in Spectra is like 30 seconds faster than that. Nick Storm, literally identical. Valora, record and PB, 725. However, my gold split for Valora, let me look. What was my gold split for Valora? 621. So my best ever Valora is slightly worse than the record. Then again, I remember the record. He got 2 separate lucky crits. So that was an extremely lucky Valora he had. And then Dragner, 653 to 614 in my PB. 709, 616. At least it's good to see where the comparisons lie. But anyway, I will see y'all next time.